Good evening, Dr. Smith. My name is Livia Ashura, and tonight I would like to present to you a progress note on my final recommendation report. As you have required for this assignment, I have applied the concepts from our textbook to analyze the examples that you provided and used Markell's criteria for effective technical communication to present my analysis in a memo. The memo includes my analysis of the examples and recommendations on further using these examples in your teaching. Although I have not finished writing my report, I have analyzed the examples and instructions and graphics that will be included in the appendices A, B, C, and D of my memo, and summarized the analysis in 2 paragraphs for each appendix. I have also defined the origin, purpose, and scope for my memo, and started working on creating the lists that summarize my analysis in a few sentences for each appendix. To write an effective technical document, I have started by reviewing Markell's criteria for effective instructions, document design, and graphics. Then, to strengthen my writing skills, I have reviewed Chapter 11 on writing effective sentences and Chapter 14 on writing effective memos. After reviewing all the guidelines and criteria in our textbook, I've started by analyzing the set of instructions featured in Appendix A. This set of instructions is ineffective because it lacks a title, its graphics are not related to the text, and its safety information is confusing and unclear. Next, I have analyzed the short document for Appendix B and concluded that the text is incoherent because it uses ineffective definitions and descriptions. Moreover, the document is not effectively edited and proofread. Moving on to the graphics presented in Appendix C, I have analyzed the examples and summarized that they are ineffective because they do not have a title, they use 3D images which clutter the graphics, and they are not clearly labeled. Finally, I have presented my analysis on the second set of instructions in Appendix D and pointed out its failure on meeting almost all of Markell's criteria for effective instructions. After I have finished summarizing the analysis of the examples, I have started working on the recommendation section in my memo. In this section, I recommend that the original examples featured in the appendices be redesigned and used in your teaching. After finishing with this part, I need to edit and proofread my memo to make sure it follows Markell's criteria on creating an effective technical document. In conclusion, although I have not completed my final recommendation report yet, I have summarized the analysis of the examples you provided for each appendix. At this moment, I'm working on my recommendations and my list for the summary, and after finishing these parts, I am going to edit and proofread my document and include Markell in the works cited list. Before finishing, I would like to thank you, Dr. Smith, for a wonderful class. Technical communication has changed my way of thinking in my job and has improved my writing. I will take this class with me on my way to an excellent career. Thank you very much for your attention.